What is up, guys? My name is Cartoonz and welcome to another video. I've been waiting and holding off to make this video for a reason, is because you know, this is in the public test ROM. The 5.4 mastery changes is what we're going to be talking about today, and the final build, and the build is like the final changes and everything that has been put in hasn't been put in yet, and it just now had been updated enough to be able to be probably near the final patch notes. If there might be a little bit of a small tweaking, that's okay, but I was in communications with the senior PvP designer at Blizzard. Haining is his screen name, and he had been telling me that there was a few problems with the mastery, and that you might want to wait a little bit longer just to get the builds correct, and then once the build's correct, that would be the best time to make a video. And I agree. So now that it is correct, we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about the new mastery for Frost Mages, and this is a big deal because this kind of changes the whole class. Most Frost Mages do revolve around the mastery and getting damage on deep freeze and frozen targets and stuff like that. That has changed, and I have a friend here. His name is Rar. He's going to be helping me out today and allowing me to demonstrate the damage on him and demonstrate the effects as well. So I'm going to read it off really quick, just a steady definition. What the mastery does now as opposed to before is, before in patch 5.3 and previous patches, the mastery pretty much just increased your damage on frozen targets, okay? So whenever something was frozen, like in a deep freeze or a frost nova or anything like that, your damage was increased just because of that. Now what it is completely different. What happens is, whenever you cast a frost firebolt or a frost bolt, since I have 55% mastery right now, 55% of that damage is stored into this icicle that hovers above your head. And this icicle lasts for about 30 seconds. And also, something that they just recently added on is that it also increases the damage of your water elemental by 55%. So your mastery increases your water elemental's damage by X amount. And so, real quick, I'm going to show you what that looks like, the water elemental damage. Here's my water elemental right over here to the left, and then here's the damage target. He's in full PvP gear, so that should give you some demonstration. But yeah, it's just like 11,000. It's really not that much. It's not a big deal. But okay, so we're gonna show you the actual icicles. They appear right above my head, and are a pretty decent animation. But check this out. You can see these icicles. They pop over my head right here. And now there's 5. And if I just hit Ice Lance, it releases all of these icicles. So boom, Ice Lance, and then as you can see, the icicles start to fly at them and do damage and stuff. And I had both my PvP trinkets proc right there, so don't take that damage as credible. If you don't have enough PvE trinkets to do this, your damage probably won't be as big. But like, all you gotta do is pretty much just send out an Ice Lance, and then it sends out all the icicles. And what I wanted to point out really quick is that, for some reason, these are a little bit, I'm not sure if it's correct, but when I talked to Haining, I asked him specifically if icicles could crit, which means they can get double damage, and he said yes, they're supposed to. And I have not seen that fixed yet, so that's going to be one interesting thing. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be fixed quite yet. I'm waiting on it. But if I deep freeze them, it doesn't crit. Like, I can show you the... Here, I'll deep freeze them, and then Ice Lance. And then, as you can see in my combat log, none of them are critting. So there's that. I don't know what's going to go on with that. But overall, I do enjoy the change. You know, changing is always a good thing. And I'm not sure why this PvP trinket just keeps randomly proccing. This must be a bug or something, because it just like randomly does it. I don't know. But oh well. Anyways, I will show you some footage of icicles in a BG and show me, or tell me what you think. But things aren't necessarily revolved around hitting in a deep freeze. They can be, because Shatter is still in effect. Shatter still increases your chance to crit on frozen targets, so there's always that. But Icicles gives you a little bit more of a consistent burst damage, I suppose.